Militants in Gaza fired 2 rockets on southern Israel. According to the Israeli army, one was intercepted with the Iron Dome. The other one fell in an open field. Now, it's unclear if this is going to signal an escalation from militants in Gaza, particularly Hamas, whose leaders have been threatening to, make Israel pay a heavy price for what is happening here in Jerusalem. Accusations of excessive force by police, and then, of course, that very controversial court eviction notice that was given to a number of families in the Arab neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah. Now, the families had appealed to the Supreme Court, which tomorrow, Monday, was set to give a decision, but wisely, that has been put off for at least 30 days, given the tensions here, fears that perhaps if the Supreme Court also denies that appeal, things could really spin out of control. Here in Jerusalem, there are still some clashes going on around the Damascus Gate and in that neighborhood, Sheikh Jarrah. And in an unusual incident, there were clashes outside the Hebrew University. That is one of Israel's most prestigious universities, located in a neighborhood called French Hill, which is near some of the Arab neighborhoods. A real clash there breaking out, which really we don't usually see in these kinds of conflicts or outbursts of violence. A number of people injured, a number of people arrested. We'll have to see what comes through the night. Both sides really don't want an escalation here, but it's really, one can never predict here what may happen overnight.
Now, in addition to all of this, there's a parade for Jerusalem Day planned for this Monday, but I understand that there's some question as to whether Israeli police will allow this to go forward, given all the tensions. What are we expecting to happen?
Right. Well, Israel's Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, has a very important decision to make tonight. He hasn't made it yet, and that is whether, number one, the parade will go on at all. Number two, if it does happen, will they change the route? And that is because each year on Jerusalem Day, which is a celebration of Israel having captured East Jerusalem during the Six-Day War, there is a march that goes through parts of Arab neighborhoods and the Old City, led often by right-wing nationalists. It's very provocative. And the question is whether the prime minister is going to allow them this year to march, given what's happening, because the chances that they will be attacked and this will escalate the violence are quite high. It's important to note, of course, Netanyahu is fighting to hold on to power. He lost the mandate to form a government. And some people have said his focus really hasn't been on this outburst of violence. And really the political echelon at large hasn't been focusing on it. But tonight, a key decision, we'll have to wait until tomorrow to hear if that march will go forward.